Ladies and gentlemen, character is not something you inherit, it is something you build. It is not the result of chance, but a deliberate choice. Today I want to talk to you about the keys to building character principles that will guide you toward becoming the person you were meant to be. First, understand that character begins with knowing your core values. Who are you at your core? What do you stand for? Your values are the compass that directs your life, and when you live by them consistently, you establish a foundation that no storm can shake. Second, remember that integrity is the cornerstone of character. Integrity is not about being perfect, it's about being honest, transparent, and consistent. When you commit to living a life of integrity, you earn trust and respect, not just from others, but also from yourself. Third, embrace discipline. Greatness is not achieved in a day. It is the result of daily habits and choices. Discipline is the bridge between who you are and who you want to be. Small, consistent efforts lead to big transformations. Fourth, take responsibility for your actions. Excuses weaken character, accountability strengthens it. When you take ownership of your life, you empower yourself to grow and improve. Fifth, commit to continuous growth. Character is not static, it evolves as you do. Read, learn, and surround yourself with people who challenge and inspire you. Growth is a journey, not a destination. Sixth, develop resilience. Trials will come, but they are not meant to break you, they are meant to make you stronger. Your ability to rise after every fall defines the strength of your character. And seventh, walk in humility. Pride may take you high, but humility keeps you grounded. A humble heart attracts wisdom, trust, and deeper relationships. Eighth, be authentic. The world doesn't need another copy, it needs you. Be the best version of yourself, not someone else's imitation. Authenticity is the seed from which character grows. Ninth, live to serve others. Character is reflected in how you treat the people who can do nothing for you. A life of selflessness is a life of significance. And 10th, understand that character is built through consistency. It's not the extraordinary things you do once that define you, but the ordinary things you do daily. Consistency is what turns good intentions into a great legacy. As I close, let me remind you, character is the currency that sustains success. Talent may open doors for you, but only character will keep those doors open. When you build your life on the solid foundation of strong character, you will stand firm no matter what comes your way. So today, choose to build, choose to grow. Choose to become the person you were created to be. The world is waiting for the best version of you. Character begins with a deep understanding of who you are at your core. It requires an honest examination of your beliefs, principles, and the values that define your life. These values are not just abstract ideas, they are the standards by which you measure your actions, decisions, and interactions with others. To build strong character, you must first clarify what truly matters to you. This process often requires introspection, asking yourself tough questions like, what do I stand for? What principles am I unwilling to compromise, no matter the circumstances? Your values act as a moral compass, guiding you through the complexities of life and helping you navigate difficult decisions with clarity and confidence. Living in alignment with your values brings consistency and authenticity to your character. When your actions reflect your beliefs, you build trust with those around you and a sense of peace within yourself. However, it's not enough to simply declare your values, you must demonstrate them daily through your choices. Whether in moments of triumph or trial, your commitment to your core values reveals the strength of your character. Building this foundation is not a one-time event, but an ongoing journey. As you grow and learn, your understanding of your values may deepen, but their essence remains steadfast. By anchoring your life to these principles, you create a character that is resilient, trustworthy, and unshakable, ready to face the challenges of the world with integrity and purpose. Living a life of strong character begins with an unwavering commitment to integrity. Integrity is the quality that ensures your words align with your actions and your promises are upheld regardless of the circumstances. It is the quiet, unseen force that drives you to do what is right, even when no one is watching and when the easier path would be to compromise. Integrity is not about perfection, but about consistency in upholding your values. It requires courage, as staying true to what is right may come at a cost, be it popularity, convenience, or personal gain. Yet, it is this steadfastness in the face of temptation or adversity that distinguishes true character from superficial appearances. When you live with integrity, you cultivate trust. Trust is not something that can be demanded. It is earned over time by consistently acting in ways that reflect honesty and moral strength. This trust extends not only to how others perceive you, but also to how you perceive yourself. A life of integrity fosters inner peace because you are not weighed down by the burden of deceit or compromise. Integrity acts as a stabilizing force during challenging times. When situations arise that test your resolve, integrity provides clarity. It eliminates the internal conflict of deciding which path to take because your principles already define the direction. You don't have to weigh what is expedient or advantageous. You simply choose what is right. Integrity also inspires others. Those around you take note of your consistency and reliability, and they are encouraged to hold themselves to higher standards. In this way, integrity becomes a ripple effect, influencing not just your life, but the lives of others, creating a culture of accountability and respect. To cultivate integrity, it requires vigilance in the small, everyday decisions. These moments, while seemingly insignificant, shape the habits and mindset that will define your character in larger, more visible situations. By consistently choosing what is right over what is easy, you lay the foundation for a life built on unshakable principle, a cornerstone that supports every other aspect of your character. Discipline is the invisible thread that ties intention to action, transforming dreams into reality and good intentions into tangible outcomes. It is the steady commitment to doing what must be done, even when motivation wanes or when the task at hand feels daunting. Discipline is not just about controlling impulses or resisting temptation. It is about creating a structure that enables growth, consistency, and excellence in every area of life. Character is forged in the small, repetitive actions that shape who you are. Each decision to rise early, follow through on a promise, or complete a task despite obstacles builds discipline. Over time, these consistent efforts become habits, and those habits solidify into character traits. Discipline ensures that your actions align with your values and goals, helping you stay true to the person you aspire to be, even when circumstances are challenging. Building discipline often requires sacrifice. It may mean saying no to short-term pleasures or conveniences for the sake of long-term gains. Yet this willingness to forgo immediate gratification strengthens resilience and reinforces a sense of purpose. Each act of discipline reinforces your ability to overcome challenges, proving to yourself that you are capable of far more than you initially believed. And discipline also cultivates self-respect and confidence. When you set a goal and consistently work toward it, you demonstrate to yourself that you are reliable and capable. This self-trust becomes the foundation for greater achievements as you begin to see discipline not as a burden but as a powerful tool for realizing your potential. Discipline extends beyond personal development. It impacts how you interact with others and fulfill your responsibilities. A disciplined person honors commitments, respects time, and approaches tasks with diligence, earning trust and admiration from those around them. Discipline is not merely about self-control. It is about living in a way that reflects intentionality and purpose. True discipline is not rigid or harsh. It is balanced and sustainable. It recognizes the need for rest and renewal, understanding that consistent effort, not relentless perfection, is what shapes enduring character. By embracing discipline as a daily practice, you create a foundation for a life marked by integrity, achievement, and unwavering strength of character. Taking responsibility is one of the most defining aspects of building strong character. It means owning your actions, decisions, and their consequences, whether they lead to success or failure. Responsibility is the recognition that your life is shaped not by external circumstances, but by your choices and responses to those circumstances. When you embrace responsibility, you move away from blame and excuses. It can be tempting to point fingers at others or external factors when things go wrong. But true growth begins when you look inward and ask, what can I do differently? This mindset shifts your focus from problems to solutions and empowers you to take control of your life. Responsibility also builds trust and respect. People admire those who are willing to stand up and be accountable, even in difficult situations. By taking ownership of your actions, you show integrity and maturity, which strengthens your relationships and credibility. Others will know they can rely on you, not just for your capabilities, but for your honesty and accountability. Embracing responsibility fosters personal growth. Mistakes and challenges are inevitable, but how you respond to them defines your character. Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, view them as opportunities to learn and improve. Each time you accept responsibility for a misstep, you gain wisdom and resilience, equipping yourself for future challenges. Responsibility is not limited to correcting mistakes. It also means proactively contributing to the well-being of others and the world around you. When you take responsibility for more than just your immediate concerns, you demonstrate leadership and a commitment to making a positive impact. This broader sense of responsibility deepens your character and enhances your sense of purpose. Living with responsibility requires courage. It is not always easy to face the consequences of your actions or to admit when you are wrong. However, it's in these moments of accountability that character is truly tested and strengthened. By embracing responsibility, you take ownership of your journey, paving the way for a life of integrity, growth, and lasting significance. Commitment to growth is the driving force behind the development of character. It is the recognition that who you are today is not the limit of who you can become. Growth is not accidental. It requires intentional effort, a willingness to learn, and a mindset that embraces change and challenges. True growth begins with self-awareness. It involves honestly assessing your strengths and weaknesses, acknowledging areas that need improvement, and setting meaningful goals to address them. This process is not about self-criticism, but about valuing the potential for continuous improvement. When you commit to growth, you choose progress over comfort, knowing that the discomfort of stretching yourself leads to lasting rewards. Growth demands a teachable spirit. It requires you to remain open to new ideas, perspectives, and feedback. Being teachable means setting aside pride and recognizing that no matter how much you know, there is always more to learn. Each experience, whether a success or a failure, becomes an opportunity to gain wisdom and refine your character. Consistency is key in the journey of growth. Small incremental efforts made daily yield significant transformations over time. Whether it's developing a new skill, cultivating a positive habit, or strengthening a weakness, persistence ensures that your commitment to growth is not fleeting but enduring. A commitment to growth also involves surrounding yourself with people who inspire and challenge you. The company you keep has a profound influence on your mindset and trajectory. Seek relationships with those who encourage you to rise higher and be intentional about contributing to the growth of others as well. Mutual support and accountability create an environment where growth flourishes. Growth is not just about personal advancement, but about preparing yourself to serve and lead effectively. As you expand your knowledge, skills, and character, you position yourself to make a greater impact on those around you. This growth is not selfish, it is a pathway to becoming the best version of yourself for the benefit of others. Committing to growth is an ongoing process. It is a journey without a finish line, driven by the belief that there is always room for improvement. When you choose to invest in your growth, you are investing in the strength, depth, and resilience of your character, ensuring that you are always moving toward your fullest potential. Resilience is the ability to remain steadfast and hopeful in the face of trials and setbacks. It is not merely about enduring difficulties, but about emerging stronger and wiser from them. Challenges and adversities are an inevitable part of life, but they are also opportunities to develop character and discover the depth of your inner strength. Trials often reveal what is truly inside you. They test your patience, determination, and faith, pushing you to confront fears and limitations you may not have known existed. Resilience is the choice to face these moments not with despair, but with a mindset that says, this too shall pass, and I will grow through it. It is about refusing to let hardships define you and instead using them as a catalyst for personal transformation. Resilience requires a shift in perspective. Instead of viewing obstacles as barriers, see them as lessons. Every setback holds within it the seeds of growth if you are willing to look for them. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to become better, stronger, and more prepared for the future? This mindset turns trials into stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. Developing resilience also involves nurturing hope. Hope is the belief that brighter days are ahead, even when the present feels overwhelming. It is this hope that fuels perseverance, allowing you to keep moving forward when giving up seems easier. Resilience does not mean you are unaffected by pain or struggle. It means you find the courage to rise despite them. Support from others is another key element of resilience. Leaning on trusted friends, family, or mentors during tough times can provide strength and perspective. Sharing your burdens does not make you weak, it makes you human. Resilience is often forged in the context of relationships where encouragement and understanding help you regain your footing. Resilience grows through experience. Each trial you overcome strengthens your ability to face the next. It builds confidence in your capacity to navigate life's uncertainties. Over time, resilience becomes not just a reaction to hardship, but a defining characteristic of your identity. It enables you to approach life with courage, knowing that no matter what comes your way, you have the strength to endure and the faith to prevail. Resilience in trials is not just about survival, it is about transformation. It shapes you into a person of depth, wisdom, and unwavering character, ready to meet life's challenges with grace and determination. Humility is one of the most powerful qualities that builds trust and deepens relationships. It is not about thinking less of yourself, but about having a balanced view of your strengths and weaknesses. A humble person acknowledges their accomplishments without arrogance and accepts their limitations without shame. This authenticity fosters a sense of connection and trust with others. Humility begins with self-awareness. It requires recognizing that no matter how much you achieve, there is always more to learn and areas where you can grow. It means being willing to admit mistakes and take responsibility for them without deflecting blame. When others see your willingness to be honest and vulnerable, they are more likely to trust you, knowing that your actions are guided by sincerity rather than ego. Being humble also involves valuing others. It means listening to their perspectives, appreciating their contributions, and recognizing their worth. Humility shifts the focus from self-promotion to collaboration, creating an environment where mutual respect can thrive. People are drawn to those who uplift others rather than overshadow them, and this creates lasting bonds of trust. Humility is essential in leadership. A humble leader inspires confidence because they prioritize the well-being and success of their team over their personal agenda. They are open to feedback, willing to learn from others, and unafraid to acknowledge when someone else has a better idea. This openness builds trust and loyalty as people feel valued and respected under such leadership. Trust also grows when humility enables you to remain approachable and relatable. Pride can create barriers, but humility breaks them down, allowing others to see you as genuine and authentic. It eliminates the need to pretend or posture, fostering relationships based on honesty and mutual understanding. Humility is not a sign of weakness. It is a strength that allows you to navigate life with grace and wisdom. It demonstrates that you are secure enough in yourself to give credit to others, learn from mistakes, and grow through challenges. By choosing humility, you cultivate trust, not just in your personal relationships, but in every area of your life, creating a legacy of respect, reliability, and enduring character. Authenticity is the foundation of a life of integrity and purpose. It means being true to yourself, living in alignment with your values, and expressing who you are without pretense or facade. Authenticity is not about seeking approval or conforming to others' expectations. It is about embracing your unique identity and confidently walking in your truth. Living authentically begins with self-awareness. It requires a deep understanding of your beliefs, passions, and principles. This self-awareness gives you the clarity to make choices that align with who you truly are, rather than being swayed by external pressures. Authenticity calls for courage because it often involves standing firm in your convictions, even when they go against the grain. When you live authentically, you build trust with others. People are drawn to those who are genuine, as authenticity creates a sense of reliability and transparency. Pretending to be something you are not may win temporary acceptance, but it undermines trust in the long run. True connections are built on honesty, and authenticity lays the groundwork for relationships that are both meaningful and lasting. Authenticity also empowers you to contribute uniquely to the world. Each person has distinct gifts and perspectives, and by being true to yourself, you bring something valuable to the table that no one else can. Suppressing your authenticity in an attempt to fit in robs the world of the impact you were meant to make. At times, living authentically can be challenging. The fear of judgment or rejection may tempt you to compromise or hide parts of yourself. However, authenticity is a non-negotiable aspect of strong character because it upholds the truth in every situation. It reminds you that it is better to be respected for who you are than to be accepted for who you are not. Authenticity also brings peace and fulfillment. When your actions align with your true self, you experience a sense of harmony, confidence that cannot be shaken by external circumstances. Pretending to be someone else may gain short-term advantages, but it often leads to inner conflict and dissatisfaction. Authenticity, on the other hand, allows you to live freely and purposefully. Living authentically is a commitment to honoring who you are while respecting others. It is the daily choice to show up as your true self, even when it feels vulnerable or risky. By doing so, you not only strengthen your character, but also inspire others to embrace their own authenticity, creating a ripple effect of genuine connection and trust. Serving others selflessly is one of the highest expressions of character. It is the act of giving without expecting anything in return, motivated purely by a desire to uplift, support, and make a positive difference in the lives of others. Selfless service transcends personal gain, focusing instead on the well-being and growth of those around you. True service begins with empathy and ability to see and feel the needs of others. It requires stepping outside of yourself to recognize the struggles, hopes, and dreams of those around you. This perspective allows you to act with compassion and sincerity, offering help not as an obligation but as a privilege. When you serve selflessly, you demonstrate humility. You acknowledge that life is not just about personal achievements, but about how you can contribute to the greater good. Selfless service shifts the focus from what can I gain to what can I give. This mindset fosters a sense of purpose as you realize the profound impact your actions can have on others. Serving others also builds trust and strengthens relationships. People are drawn to those who give generously of their time, energy, and resources without hidden agendas. Selfless service creates a sense of connection and community as others see that your actions come from a place of genuine care and not self-interest. At times, serving selflessly may require sacrifice. It may mean giving up your comfort, time, or resources to meet the needs of others. However, these sacrifices are never in vain. They not only enrich the lives of those you serve, but also shape your character, instilling qualities like patience, kindness, and resilience. Selfless service is also deeply rewarding. While it is not done for recognition, the fulfillment that comes from knowing you have made a positive impact is immeasurable. It reminds you that life's greatest joy often comes from giving rather than receiving. To serve others selflessly is to reflect the highest ideals of humanity. It is a testament to your character and a legacy that endures far beyond material achievements. When you choose to put others before yourself, you not only transform their lives, but also elevate your own, becoming a beacon of hope, love, and purpose in a world that desperately needs it. Consistency in actions is one of the most powerful forces in building lasting character. It is the ability to align your behavior with your values, goals, and beliefs on a daily basis, regardless of how you feel or the circumstances you face. Consistency is not about perfection, but about showing up and doing the right thing consistently, even when it is difficult, inconvenient, or unnoticed. The essence of consistency lies in discipline. It is the steady, deliberate effort to act in accordance with your principles and commitments day after day. When you are consistent, your actions become reliable, predictable, and trustworthy. People begin to know you for the integrity you demonstrate through your actions, and they can count on you to follow through on your promises. Consistency also builds momentum. Just as a small seed grows into a mighty tree through regular nourishment, your character strengthens with each consistent action you take. Over time, the compound effect of these small actions leads to significant progress, both in your personal growth and in your relationships. One act of integrity, kindness, or discipline may seem insignificant in the moment, but when repeated over time, it creates a solid foundation for a life of purpose and impact. Consistency allows you to maintain a clear focus on your goals. It prevents you from being swayed by distractions or temporary setbacks. While the path to success or personal growth may not always be straight, those who are consistent keep moving forward, knowing that their commitment to the process will ultimately lead to fulfillment. Consistency also reinforces your self-confidence. Each time you align your actions with your values, you prove to yourself that you can be trusted to follow through. This self-trust is essential for personal development, as it gives you the strength to take on bigger challenges and embrace greater responsibilities. The more consistent you are, the more resilient you become in the face of adversity. Consistency fosters respect from others. People trust those whose actions match their words. When you consistently demonstrate kindness, responsibility, and integrity, you build a reputation for being dependable and genuine. This trust deepens your relationships and strengthens your influence in every area of life. To live with consistency is to demonstrate unwavering commitment to your values no matter the circumstances. It is the cornerstone of a life lived with purpose, shaping your character over time. By staying consistent in your actions, you become a person who can be relied upon, not just for big achievements, but for the small, everyday choices that shape your legacy. Consistency builds trust, fosters growth, and creates a life that is authentic and true to who you are meant to be. In conclusion, building strong character is a journey that requires intentional effort and commitment to principles that transcend mere words. It is through understanding your core values, embracing responsibility, practicing discipline, and remaining resilient in the face of trials that you create a life of integrity. Humility, authenticity, and selfless service further deepen the foundation of your character, while consistency in your actions ensures that these qualities endure and become a lasting part of who you are. As you continue to grow and evolve, remember that character is not a destination but a continuous process. Each day presents an opportunity to strengthen and refine your character through the choices you make, the people you serve, and the way you carry yourself in the world. True greatness is not measured by external success, but by the depth of your character and the positive impact you have on those around you. Stay committed to building a character that reflects the highest ideals, for it is your character that will ultimately define your legacy. Let your life be a testimony of authenticity, resilience, and unwavering dedication to the greater good. And may your actions inspire others to walk the same path of growth and purpose